Good morning. Welcome to 2040 Blood Patrol News. I'm Hugh Janus.
And I'm Lisa Hardiman. Our top stories today. Jack George found guilty of stealing multiple soccer balls from soccer club Sydney FC.
Charlie Barker found releasing orangutans from the zoo to save his fellow Ranger brothers.
Now, to more important news. Drugs have become an increasingly common issue in Australia, with another property being seized and meth being found to have been produced. In Kurrajong, a remote suburb near Hawkesbury, a meth lab exploded after an attempted cook-up. Police and various other authorities raced to the scene after neighbours reported an explosion on the property.
Police then seized 13 kilograms of methamphetamine with various other traces found in other vessels and containers. 4 men were detained for the involvement within producing the illicit substance.
We will now cross to Pat Timothy, going further into the Tsiminigos case on Kurrajong.
Hello, thank you for having me. Here I stand in front of the house where the incident first occurred. The illegal activity was first suspected when neighbouring houses heard a loud explosion on the 29th of December 2015. Police located roughly 13 kilograms of drug reaction material inside a steel vessel. Currently, all co-offenders have been detained and are in custody with the police. However, Bill Tsiminigos was sent to the hospital after receiving burns around his body, multiple shrapnel punctures to both lower limbs, greater than 20% of both limbs.
And do we understand or know what court this case will be entered into?
We understand the case will be entered into the Supreme Court of New South Wales after its appeal in the District Court of New South Wales. As it is a breach of criminal law, and is a serious breach at that, this court regularly deals with serious criminal cases, which this case can only be described as. The Supreme Court will also address if they have any forms of appeal or attempted reduction in sentence.
And do we understand or know where this court fits in terms of hierarchy?
The District Court is the second highest court within New South Wales, with only the Supreme Court higher. The Supreme Court deals with the most significant criminal cases, such as multiple counts of manslaughter or mass murder. Alternatively, the District Court deals with various criminal matters that are serious breaches of the law, but aren't serious enough to be referred to the Supreme Court. An example of this is the administration or creation of various illicit substances. This case fits into the District Court originally, as it is a relatively serious matter in the terms of criminal matters. However, it has been referred to the Supreme Court as the defendant has appealed the case in an attempt to scale the sentence down. Here I am at the scene with a neighbour of Bill Tsiminigos. What's your opinion on the problem we have with drugs in our society?
It's very affecting the younger boys and girls, especially in this day and age. I don't like it. They can be in the back shed eating the spring roll I make, but no, they go do drugs and everything. It makes me mad. I don't like it. It's so bad.
I'm glad you voiced your opinion. Thank you, Mr. Chen. Oi! This is a crime scene. Get your ass down, boy.
Very interesting. Thank you for your information.
No problem. Back to you, guys.
We're now going to cross live to the courtroom with William Murden. What's the situation, Will?
Thank you, Hugh and Lisa. The court case started at approximately 11 a.m., 30th of April, with the appeal undergoing in the Supreme Court in Sydney. The court case has currently progressed in an upward trend for the defendant, with Her Honour Judge Norman inclined to reduce the sentence. But all can change in this court case, as the full evidence hasn't been examined. Bill Tsiminigos is still found guilty in various breaches of law, especially Drug Misuse and Trafficking Act 1985, meaning he's still facing a serious punishment. Oh, here they have just entered a recess break. Well, hello, Mr. Eve. Can we please enter? Please, just couple questions, just one or two questions. Just one or two questions, please, just one or two questions. Please.
Fine, alright.
Can you give us an understanding of how the court case is going?
From our point of view, we understand that the case is trending in an upwards direction for Bill. We believe that Mr. Tsiminigos' case is likely to get reduced in terms of the sentence, which is a major win for the defendants of the case.
And why do you think the sentence will be shortened?
We believe that Mr. Tsiminigos' case will be reduced in sentence, as we have argued that Bill had a minor role within the crime, which is why I believe that his sentence should be shortened and is non-parallel period.
Thank you, Mr. Javier.
No worries.
Thank you, William. Great update.
We now welcome Braithwaite Village to the room, who is an expert specialising in criminal matters and cases throughout Australia. Braithwaite has over 30 years of experience within law and is here to explain the nature of the case and the ethical dilemmas involved. He is impartial and unbiased when it comes to determining the law.
Thank you for having me, Lisa.
Now, straight to the point. Do you believe the outcome of the trial was equitable and fair?
I believe that the court case was ethically correct, and the outcome was morally correct because Mr. Tsiminigos had a minimal role within the distribution and the production of methamphetamine compared to other individuals involved in the scandal who received greater punishments due to them being more entangled within the distribution and production. However, Mr. Tsiminigos was still found guilty of the New South Wales Drug Misuse and Trafficking Act of 1985. Therefore, he still deserves a heavy punishment for the distribution of these illegal substances, which can cause great harm to the human body and to the mind.
With the outcome of the case in mind, do you believe the ruling to be an accurate reflection of society's contemporary values?
The ruling of the case is aided by contemporary and modern views of society. As Her Honour stated, she believes the defendant has been found to be remorseful and has good prospects of rehabilitation. It shows the judge believes that the defendant is likely to become a regular citizen after his sentencing and is likely to not offend the law again. This is a reflection of the society's values as a modern-day society, as it believes individuals who have breached the law deserve a second chance at life to rehabilitation if they've expressed a form of regret for their actions.
Thank you, Braithwaite. That was very insightful of you. Now, on to our other stories.